Leo, hi. Welcome to your reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Leo. Okay. Crosswatchers are welcome here if you are interested in a Leo. Please try to remember that energies can be interchangeable, vice versa. Don't force a situation to fit. If it's not your story, it's not your story, and that is okay. So I'm just going to be doing your forecast for 2024. We're going to kind of see what's coming in, things that need to be addressed, things that are just kind of hanging around. You know how we do. Please like, share, and subscribe. It helps me out greatly. With the year finally coming to a close, it is now time to kind of go through that self-reflection of how the year went for you, see what needs to be changed, etc. Excuse me, miss. Not today. So we're going to get right into this without further ado and see what is kind of happening for you next year. Let's see what energies are going to be around you. Get some tarot. Let's see what we can see here. All right, this is for Leo. 2024, please. What is going on? What can we look forward to here? All right. Co-create, flip, but it didn't come out, so we're going to just leave that where that is. Blossoming abundance at the bottom here. Okay. So all that glitters, okay? So all that glitters is not gold, okay? So be aware of the things that you're trying to seek here. Pretty much what it is might not be what it is, okay? Coming to the edge, hostilities, victory, door to personal healing and happiness, deceit, and the world. So there are some cycles going to be closing out for you in 2024, okay? But there's also some hostilities and some deceit. So there's going to be some feelings of needing to protect yourself, stand up for yourself, arguing, fighting, like I said, defending. And then there's deceit. So there's lies and stuff like that are going to be coming in here. Also goes with all that glitters is not gold, because lies are kind of wrapped up in it. You do have victory coming in here. So there are going to be victories that come in for you for next year, and celebrate each and every one of them, right? Coming to the edge, taking a risk on something. Something's pushing you to take a risk, to do something, to just kind of start doing it. That is what that card means to me. Or it could be someone pushing you to the edge to really make you make a decision here, okay? And being pushed to make a decision, before you're ready. It can get messy here. But this door to personal healing and happiness here, that's been a long time coming for a lot of my Leos. There's been a lot of pain and a lot of unhappiness here in this last year. So to get that personal, jump start is going to be, Angel of Love is coming in as well. Yeah, so I mean, there's just things that need to be addressed here. All right. All right, now. All right, so we want to see what else is coming for my Leos in 2024, please. Oops. All right, 2024 for Leo. Okay, the Knight of Swords is coming out. The Page of Swords. So, watching. Someone's watching, you're observing, they're observing. Either way, there's truth and honesty coming in, living in your truth. It is coming towards you. So, this is the strongest card out. So, living your truth, doing the things that make you happy, okay? And that are going to help you close out cycles, all right? Making the decisions and taking the risks that you want to take, living in that truth here. But like I said, someone is observing, someone is watching very intently the things that you're doing here. Well, there's all right. Anything else, please, for Leo? Oh, boy. All right, bottom of the deck is the Two of Pentacles here. So this is the overall, theme here. The Two of Pentacles. So that juggling, that trying to find balance, things are really going to balance out for you in 2024. If you give it the time and the space that it needs to balance, it's going to, okay? So what we have here is, like I said, the King of Swords, or the Knight of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, Death, Scorpio energy, the Nine of Wands, the Hermit in reverse, I believe that's Virgo energy, the Knight of Cups, and the Sun in reverse. That's you. That's Leo energy. All fire sign energy right there. So by looking at, there is decisions that have been made here going into this new year. There has been decisions made. Some of you might be traveling. Okay, some of you might be at a distance from someone special, someone, or money, okay, job wise. It just depends here. Everybody's story is going to be different, and this is for the collective. So, um, there's a situation that is quite close to your heart. You're holding on to it, not wanting to let it go. And some of you are probably holding on to these things, these material assets, these feelings, these bad things that have happened, holding on to them in a most selfish way. Okay. Death is coming in here. Okay. Like I said, Scorpio energy. Something needs to die out. Okay. So something new can come in its place, right? Transformation, change. So ready or not, that change is coming. Okay. The 9 of Wands here, you're having a hard time here. Okay. You're struggling. You've been wounded. You're trying to heal. And you're struggling. You're having a really, really hard time grasping the things that you need to grasp, right? You're not taking that time to self-reflect. You're not taking that time to really sit down and have that moment of understanding with yourself here. It's like you're brushing it off. It's all good. I got this. No worries. So you just keep brushing it and brushing it and brushing it, which is where this hostility is gonna come from. This need to fight and protect. Okay. The Knight of Cups. There is an offer of love coming in here. This could be, well, we'll see when we clarify. It could be something very new. It could be a pre-existing connection that is changed and something has transformed. And now that offer is coming back in. Okay. This is what concerns me with the sun being in reverse. Okay. This is speaking to me of unhappiness, discontent, just kind of seeing the negative side of things here, which is not very a long reach for Leos in general, because quite a few can be on that little negative side there, but it's just trying to grasp. Okay, but there is a lot of juggling, a lot of things going on. Your plate is kind of really full. So trying to make time for the things, including yourself, is going to be really difficult here. It's finding the balance here, finding the balance and maintaining it. All right, let's get some clarification for you. All right. Clarify the Knight of Swords, please. The Tower. Okay, so this truth in this, living in your truth and all this comes after a Tower moment here. Excuse. So there was a shake up to your foundation here. And it very well could be with this deceit and this hostility here coming in that is now allowed that shake up to kind of happen here. The Four of Wands, higher commitment, okay? Celebrations here, reasons to do the things that you need. So after that initial Tower moment, there's like a calm in the want and need to just be out, okay? The Knight of Wands here. Page of Wands, sorry. So again, messages here, okay? Messages coming in on this travel here. All right, so again, it's kind of like a waiting thing, but there are messages coming in about you moving things forward the way that you desire them to go here. Clarify the Page of Swords, please. What is this observation, this watching? The Star, Aquarius energy here. Someone is watching and observing in a very hopeful way here. Hopeful that things will kind of turn out, that things will change, that things are what they are. You know what I mean? The Hangman. Okay. So there is a level of waiting here. Okay. You have sacrificed, you have done the work, but there is a level of waiting here. Now, this could be you or someone that is connected to you. All of this could be you just have to use your discretion to put the energies where they fit best for you. Either way, someone is hopeful that things are going to change. Someone is hopeful that someone is going to be able to see a different perspective, seen from their point of view here. But you have done the work, you have sacrificed, and now you're still waiting. Three of Wands, waiting as well, waiting for the ships to come in here. And you're allowing this to kind of take, we got the Queen of Wands here, taking that power back, standing in your power, putting action and movement, and being very passionate about what it is that you want here. All right, clarify the Three of Wands, please. Three of Wands. The Knight of Swords, or the King of Swords here. So there's a cold, detached energy here. Again, Aquarius energy. There's a cold, detached energy here. Being emotionally detached from situations here. Some of you could be getting divorced here. But there is also a level of knowing something, but not acknowledging it or accepting it here. Really in your headspace about it. We got the Queen of Cups here. There is love for a situation here. Wanting to nurture it, wanting it to grow, wanting it to be stable and grand. This is all unconditional emotion here, all love and warmth and nurturing going on for a situation. Now, for the ones of you that are maybe moving or at a distance, even though there might be some detachment here, there is a lot of love and want to nurture and grow whatever this situation is here. Strength, there you are. Leo, you gotta have patience, baby. You have to have patience. And you You gotta seek that courage. And most importantly, with that hostility coming, you know that you can be quite hurtful with your mouth. So you need to be a little bit self-aware in 2024 of the things that you might say, how you might come off. Because again, changing your perspective of a situation or trying to see someone else's point of view is going to go a lot better for you and for the people connected to you. All right. But you are showing up twice in your own reading. So that's a good sign here. And have patience, because that love for this situation, is what's going to pull it back through for you here. All right, let's see what this Four of Pentacles is. Let's see. Four of Pentacles. Okay, the Eight of Wands here. Okay, so you're pretty much holding on to a situation that you're waiting to have news for. Okay, good, bad, and indifferent. Okay, in order for you to make this movement here, whatever it is for each and every one of you, there is news that is coming in. Okay, here with the Eight of Wands, and it is going to come quickly. Excuse me, I would say within the first 3 to 6 months of, maybe not even 6 months, but I would definitely say about 3 months in, that news is going to come in for you. It's big news here. The Eight of Pentacles. Lots of pentacles there. So there's lessons to be learned here, okay? Some of you very well could be doing, having some karmic things come in that you need to learn. But there are lessons coming in, okay? Learn the lesson, close the cycle, move on. Let that change and transformation happen here. So learn the lesson. Okay, we can't do this right now, all right? Get off. Thank you. Go lay down. She jumped up on my shoulder. So there's lessons to be learned here. Like I said, learn the lesson, transform it, change it, move forward, okay? And then the Seven of Swords here. Be careful what you tell yourself in 2024, Leo. Okay? Don't deceive yourself to either view how someone else does or allow someone else's, words and thought process change for you negatively. The Seven of Swords is you, okay, telling yourself. There's that Two of Wands there. So the decision has been made. The path has been changed, okay? So I wouldn't worry about that. But be very, very careful with what you tell yourself, because that's deceit coming up twice. So be very careful how you speak to yourself, all right? Self-love, all right? All right, let's clarify death. The Two of Pentacles again. Listen, it's either or. You can't really juggle back in between, well, I'm going to let this die out, but I'm not. You kind of got to pick and choose what it is that you're going to do. The Ten of Wands, it's a very heavy situation here, whatever it is you're dealing with, Leo. So sometimes you just have to put that down so that you can see the bigger picture, see from a different perspective. Have the patience to allow yourself to receive the messages and learn the lessons, right? but you're carrying burdens and responsibilities that aren't necessarily all yours. And juggling them, is not going to help here. And that just reiterates death again. Look at how cute this death card is, y'all. So no matter how hard it is, no matter how much you juggle back and forth trying to balance these things out, that change is coming whether you want to accept it or not. So gear up for 2024 because it is going to happen. No matter how hard it is for you, that stuff is coming through. Big. Clarify the 9 of Wands, please. So you go from the 9 to the 10. So these are things that, the world. Again. So closing cycles out. This is Spirit reiterating to you that it is now time to stop living in the same cycle. Get off that roller coaster. Allow these things to close out. And then don't go back and revisit that. The Knight of Pentacles here. It's going to be a slow moving energy for you with this, Leo, for you to close these cycles out and for you to get out of this phase of being in a hard time. Like, it's going to be hard. Okay, but the more you keep closing these cycles out, even no matter how slow you're doing it, there is still victory in that. Each time you close it out, that's a victory, baby. The Page of Swords, but somebody is still watching. Someone is watching your every movement here. Okay? So show them what you can do, Leo. You aren't timid. So show them. If they really want to be watching and seeing what it is that you're doing and what it is that you're about, show them. Make them a believer today. All right, let's clarify the Hermit in reverse, please. The Lovers. The Empress. And the Seven of Cups. Well, let's just break this down, shall we? So the Lovers is coming in here, Gemini energy, okay? This, whatever, there is confusion here. There is options here, okay? With the Seven of Cups. So let's just put that out there right away. But you're not lacking. Whoever it is that you're dealing with, Leo, finds you extremely beautiful, handsome, whatever the case is. Wifey material here. Mother material. Okay? Nurturing, helping things grow, right? You're not lacking. In their eyes, you're not lacking. Okay? And there is a deep connection here, a deep soul connection with the Lovers here. And the Queen of Cups came up. So there is love here. And I think that's what's kind of blocking you from being able to really self-reflect on the situation, is because, again, you all that glitters is not gold. So everything is not perfect. But there needs to be self-reflection on this connection here. Okay? What you want, what you need. And you obviously do it because that Knight of Cups is still coming towards you here. All right? So that offer of love is still going to be here. Okay, clarify the Knight of Cups, please. Four of Swords, rest and recovery, taking that time to recharge your batteries, kind of get in touch with yourself that you're kind of refusing to do. Hopefully that will change throughout, but I think that there's just going to be a lot of a lot of change. So it's just going to make it a little bit hard for you to maneuver around that self-reflection here. There's that Three of Wands again. Waiting for your ships to come in, like I said, some of this is traveling for some people, kind of figuring out how to, all those things. And there's that Knight of Swords again. So there's that truth and honesty. That is just reiterating that this same energy is going to be focusing throughout the year, with this truth and honesty coming in, living your truth no matter what anyone else says, because it has to be done. A lot of my Leos have been ducking and weaving and not saying what they mean because they're afraid of offending or hurting someone else. So they just don't say what needs to be said. All right, let's see why the sun is in reverse here. Why is the sun in reverse, please? The Seven of Wands. Yeah. Again, you're being defensive. There's a very big defensive energy around you here because it's all about trying to protect. To protect yourself. You're standing your ground here. And maybe it's because you're like a broken record and you just kind of been repeating and people just aren't getting it. So you're kind of, it's making you unhappy that you have to continuously repeat. So it's got your dander up. You're being defensive about it. Why must I keep repeating myself? Ace of Cups. All right. So there is, that self-love, that self-care coming in, pouring into yourself before you pour into somebody else. Really gaining that aspect of self-love. Yes, it does represent that there is new coming in, but just remember, there is change coming in for you, Leo. That change and that transformation of a situation, okay? So if that is the case, that's that new. Some of you, I would say there's quite a few of you that might have a new person walking in, but others of you are working on a specific situation here. So work on the situation as it is and gain that self-love, self-care here. And then the Ten of Cups. So it all seems to work itself out here for you. Bottom of the deck is the King of Cups. So there are emotions, just not so easily spoken on, okay? All right. Let's get you some cosmic insight and see what else